There are different ways to form a government, each having its own merits and demerits. Early civilizations were primarily ruled under monarchy or anarchy, which simply means the rule of a single person or his family. However, people eventually realized that this was not the best for them, and thus emerged democracy and republic, the two most popular forms of governance today. These two systems are quite different. People generally confuse the concept of a democratic government with a pure democracy. A pure democracy is one where all the citizens of a country take part in the process of making the laws that govern their nation. All these citizens have equal voting rights, and thereby equal representation at the national level. The general public must mandate any constitutional change, big or small, that affects the democracy in any manner. A republican system of government can look quite similar to the democratic style, but there are differences. A republican government is one where the nation is considered as a public matter, and not the private property of a singular ruler or family. In a republic, the citizens of the country vote to elect representatives who take part in the proceedings of the government and pass various laws. Consider a country with a population of 10,000. Out of these, 8,000 people belong to Group A, while the remaining 2,000 belong to Group B. If the country hosts a purely democratic government, Group A will always have the upper hand in the formulation of policies, as they have more representatives or voters in the general elections. In the case of a Republican government, power again resides in the hands of these 10,000 people, but in a more indirect or proportionate manner. The population of the country is divided into smaller units where voting takes place, and a representative is elected from each of these units. These representatives go on to form the government and take control of the administration. Therefore, the population has an indirect say in the formulation of policies, and the dominance of the majority is minimized. Another major difference lies in the Constitution. A pure democracy has no defined constitution, and the laws are formulated by the elected representatives. In a republic, the Constitution has the final say in each and every decision. There are laws specific to the rights of the citizens, and any change to the Constitution is verified so as to not adversely affect minorities. The Constitution, in a manner, protects the rights of all people from the will of the majority. Too many cooks spoil the broth is the problem with a republic. In some cases, once the voting process is complete, too many people are involved in the decision-making process, rendering it slow and ineffective. This can be problematic if the issue requires swift action. In terms of resources, Republican elections are also the costliest and take several days to conduct. Despite the common use of the word democracy, most countries in the world today govern as republics. Some operate under a presidential system where the people directly or nearly directly elect a president who is the head of the government, while others operate as a parliamentary system where the people elect a legislature who then appoint the executive branch.